Subject on the floor, sees all noise. Introduction.
What up? My name Razr. Long Beach, California, Signal Hill. Local rapper, Pokemon master, ninja, samurai, you feel me? Ultimate life form, all that. So, about to let y'all know a little something about me. Let's get it started.
I want to let everybody know that the first time I met Razr was through my friend CJ, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they all do music. They've been doing it for a while,
Shout out to CJ.
Yes, shout out to CJ. We love you. We'll see you in a little bit. But yeah, you guys been doing music for like a while now. And I remember I was at his house and he was helping me record Small Town. And then he posted a video of us working on that. And then you reached out, you're like, dude, I need a female vocalist on one of my raps, right? And then you're like, you know, send her my way. And then we got in contact and we started working. And honestly, I want to give you props, man, because your work ethic is like prime. And you came in here and you're like, girl, I want you to sound like this. I want you to do this. And I want you to do that. And it made it so easy. Yeah, it was just like, that was really cool. Thank you.
Get down. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So what made you want to get started in music?
The one thing I never really tell people, like, and this is for like the day one fans, like, you know, supporters and shit. I started playing drums like when I was about 5 or 6. My dad's church, and I never really had any lessons or anything. I just kind of picked up sticks and started. Of course, I started just hitting a snare drum and just like doing nothing really. But as I, you know, watched and heard like more music, it was like natural to me. So I just started playing one hand, two hands. Now I'm playing like different songs. Years later, like I'm in a jazz band now. Like nothing like, you know, serious, just something for school and stuff, but it kept me going, you know what I'm saying? Like going in at 6 in the morning before school and then going in like 40 minutes before football practice. Like,
damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
Your plate was full. That's a lot.
My plate was full, bro. So yeah, man, like I've always loved music. I have people in my family who do music, like my uncles and not my uncles, my uncle and my aunt have worked with people like Gladys Knight and Michael Jackson, and like have wrote songs like and done stuff like that. One of my aunts sings background for Rod Stewart right now, like, you know what I'm saying? So just watching them all this time, like, you know, my elders, and, you know, I feel like it's in my blood, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's in my blood, it's in my DNA. Like doing this, the rap and making beats when I can, and doing a little bit of engineering and stuff, that shit's like really a blessing to me, man. Like it really is. It's a blessing to me all around.
You feel like you're destined, you know, to do that.
Real way I got started making music is watching my older brother Terry. Like, shout out to Teriyaki, by the way. That's my older brother, man. Like, you know, I watched him like make beats for so long, and I was just like, I want to try that shit too, because I was always trying to do what he was doing as his younger brother, you know what I'm saying? So I was always trying to follow his path somewhat to speak, but you know, as I got older, I found my own sound. I found like what I really wanted to do was rapping, like really more than making beats than anything else. So, you know, I think I mostly just picked up on beats because I was playing drums at the time. So I wanted to do stuff like that, and I wanted to also learn how to play piano, which I'm learning still right now. But ultimately, like, I figured that I liked rapping because I've been doing poetry a little bit, like in school, and like my poetry wasn't sounding like poetry. I would get bad grades because it was like, you're doing too much rhyming. I'm like, what's wrong with that? Like, it's just like, it's a poem. It's supposed to be like what are you talking about? So I mean, you know, from there on, I figured like, all right, like if I could write my own lyrics and get some beats, like I'll be solid. And sometimes I make my own beats. Like Terry's made a few of my own beats. Like I've gotten beats from other producers. I'll just be like, hey, like I like this beat. Can I use it just one time? Like, and they'll be like, yeah, bro, go for it. You know, whoop whoop whoop.
When did you start forming those connections with people about like music? Like,
I really got more serious about my music when I stepped into high school, because it was like, you know, so many other people were already doing it, but I had been doing it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and show y'all what I'm made of. Like, I'm not like the rest of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, I made different connections with different people who like really like not just supported me, but like also had like brought something to the table. Like a lot of my homies, like, you know, shout out to X, shout out to Xavier, shout out to Zaire, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they really motivated me to do this rap shit. Like they kept my head straight and they always was there like by my side, like spitting flows with me, freestyling and shit. Like, you know, be at the park smoking, be freestyling and shit, you know what I'm saying? So shit like that like kept me grounded, kept me like going to keep doing this shit. So and so some of the people too, like outside of just like my homies and stuff, like one of my homies, Simon Jai, he does like a lot of like, it's like a borderline of like singing rap, like, you know, I don't know what to call it, but like he really like gets really wavy on the track, like really bouncy on the track. So it's like when I listen to his music, I'm like, dang, like this kid really got it going on, you know what I'm saying? So like he's like my brother too, man. Like I fuck with him. Shout out to my nigga Sai. Yeah, and then one of my other homies, Bass, shout out to my homie Bass, I work with him a lot too. Like, he's a cool dude. Like, we just started making a connection like recently. So working with him has been like a different experience. Like, it's really been like, he's really put me on a level where I feel like I gotta like actually not try harder, but just like really sit down and focus on like, all right, what am I gonna say this time? Like, what am I gonna like present in this type of beat? Like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Was there something that he told you that really kind of gravitated and stuck?
Just to kind of never stick to the same style, like be diverse. Like, you know, I feel like he really gave me like the confidence to branch out with what I want to like be as far as creatively. And you know, cause some of the songs in there like Fish POV, like I wrote that from a perspective of a fish. Like that's weird, bro. Like
that's kind of cool though.
It's weird, but it's weird. Like who wants to hear that? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, but if you listen to it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird, but it's like catch your attention because it's like, this dude's talking about like he's a fish. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just listen to it. It's pretty dope. But you know, Bass, like he really like gave me the pathway of like branching out and like what I want to say and like how I want to present myself in my raps for sure. Definitely. Shout out to Bassy, man. Again, that's my nigga. Fuck with you, man.
As of now, what's like your current motivation? Like, what's that path that you feel like you're entering and you're kind of prepping for?
So I feel like my current motivation right now is just myself. And that sounds kind of arrogant, selfish maybe, but I mean, I like realize, you know, like that doing this music is somewhat like of a lonely journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, I have people like my girl and my brothers and, you know, the people that I've made those connections with, they support me, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one who like was gonna sit there and like get it done. I'm the one who's gonna write the lyrics. I'm the one who's gonna get it done. So at the end of the day, like, I feel like it's not, I'm sorry, let me rephrase it. It's not lonely, but it's just like, it's a path that you gotta take for yourself. Gauge my work off of like how much time I have in the week. You know, I don't work like depending on the day. I just work like based on like how much time I have left in the week. Like Monday through Sunday, all right, like it's Monday, bro. Like if I'm lazy today, all right, cool. But Tuesday, I gotta step back up on it. Like Wednesday, Thursday, step up back on it. Like Friday, we 50-50 because it's the weekend, but like for sure Saturday, like in the morning at least, like the first half, like I at least sit there and like you know, I fiddle with my keyboards and stuff and I like mess with sound. But you know, like Sunday, matches. Monday, I might do something, I might not, but for the most part,
I think a good trait that you have that's gonna push you to succeed is that you know how to self-govern yourself. Where you're just like, I could give myself some leeway, like I could give myself some free time, but you know on Monday I need to shut it down. And that's how I feel like people need to be. It's like you can't, too much of a good thing is bad. It's definitely bad.
You know, those I've gone like 2 whole weeks just recording and then like I get stuck. Like after that, like I go 2 whole weeks doing recording beats, whatever, like, mixing whatever, and then like by this like 14th day or like by the end of those 2 weeks, I'm just like, nah, I'm done. Like I'm done. Yeah, man. Like take a rest, take breaks. It's nothing wrong with that, bro. Please take breaks. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's not a race,
it's a fucking marathon, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pace yourself, dog. Like, pace yourself. Like, shit. If you want to sleep all day, nigga, sleep all day. Shit. Then when you wake your ass up, hit the studio.
Yeah, just learn how to find balance.
Yeah, balance. That's all it's about.
So what is that go-to song that you listen to in your car when you're just having like the best day?
I guess when I'm really like in a good mood, I listen to like a lot of Mac Ayres or Anderson .Paak, like, or Marvin Gaye, like, you know what I'm saying, something like that. Or if I'm really like mad or something, I listen to like a lot of like NBA Youngboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, don't judge me, bro. Like, I low-key fuck with NBA Youngboy. Like, I don't care what he does as a person. Like, everybody is a shitty person. So, you know, at the end of the day.
We all just hide it a little bit better than others, but yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I fuck with NBA Youngboy. No, like, that's something I really don't be telling people. Because, like, you know, people be bashing this nigga. Like, they be like, oh, this nigga got 5 kids. He gave bitches herpes. Like, all right, bro, but this nigga's out here killing niggas. Like, bro, like, the worst. Like, look at Ted Bundy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas like that. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is not the worst person in the world. Like, there's future too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's future. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, nah. Like, I listen to a lot of Freddie Gibbs. A lot. That's my favorite artist. Him, Currency, Benny Butcher. Definitely MF Doom. I listen to a lot of MF Doom.
R.I.P.
Like, I can't even believe it. Like, that shit still hurt. But yeah, man. Like, my influences don't really come from like artists. They really more so come from like the people that I've watched growing up. Like my brother, for instance. You know, shout out again to Terry. But like my brother and my cousins, like, and my friends and shit, like, cause I didn't really listen to rap music coming up. Like, I listened to like a lot of like alternative rock music. I guess Linkin Park. You know what I'm saying? Like Linkin Park, you know, like 3 Days Grace and stuff like that. I listened to like a lot of like R&B, and I didn't really listen to rap music until like I was about 7 or 8. You know? I feel like most of my influences come from like people that I've watched and people that like were around me when I was growing up, trying to already do the music stuff. So yeah, like it's cool when people say like, oh, you sound like this or you sound like that, but it's like, I don't want to sound like that person. I want to sound like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the compliments are cool, like, you know what I'm saying, but like it's something that I don't really like to hear. So like,
I guess it's like taking it with a grain of salt, because like it's cool that they're comparing you to like a great, but then you're just like, I want to surpass the great, you know?
Always.
So, you know?
Always.
So, I understand. What are your like action words? Like for me, determination is like, discipline and determination are like big things for me, because that's what keeps me on my path. Like, what are those 3 action words that keep you on your path? Saying
I really like just kind of live by like never quit. Because like if you quit, you stop, you freeze, like that's when it all, like, it doesn't matter what you do. Like if you want to pursue like culinary arts, or if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, like police officer, whatever, like you can't quit. You gotta go hard. You want to be a bodybuilder, you gotta be in the gym every day, bro. You gotta eat the same damn thing like every day. You know what I'm saying? And that shit's hard. I got a homie who's a bodybuilder. This fool is ripped. Like, this fool is ripped, man. This fool is like, he looks like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, no cap.
Yeah, damn.
But like, you know what I'm saying?
But
like, you know what I'm saying? You wanna go for something, you can't quit. Like, I guess never quitting is like one of the things that I kind of live by. Another thing too is like, the dream is free, but the hustle is so separate. Because like you can sit there and think like about your dreams all day, like, but if you don't go and out there and get that shit, nothing's gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? And then I guess another thing too is that beggars can't be choosers. Yeah. Because, you know, you gonna get these opportunities that might be temporary, you know what I'm saying, but it's not gonna be a lifetime. Like right now, like I'm working, you know what I'm saying? I'm working 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? I still maintain the music shit. You know what I'm saying? I release a song every week this month, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like even with the little amount of time that I have and the quality of music that I've been putting out, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how? Quick, you gotta keep going for that shit. It's like, there have been times where I like stay up all night and then I gotta be at work at 6. I don't go to bed till like 3. So like I'm getting an hour or 2 of sleep, waking up, eating breakfast real quick, not bounce. Go to the second job, don't get off till 8, come in here doing like 30 minutes of music, get in my sleep. And then, you know, the next day I might do it again or I might not, but you know what I'm saying, it all depends. But you know, you can't quit, you gotta have a drive for this shit. This shit is not for the faint-hearted, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about having the charisma, having the tenacity to really like, you know, and the discipline, you know, the mental discipline to really, you know, strive for what you want in this life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know what I want, so I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go 100,000%. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna let anybody's opinions, I'm not gonna let no bullshit stop me. I'm not gonna let, you know, let them hold me down from doing that. So on the other hand, those people who aren't, it's like, get off your ass, bro. Nothing to it but to do it. Real talk, plain and simple. Because at the end of the day, it's like I said, like if you don't go do shit, it's like, what are you really doing? It's like you can't tell people you're gonna do this shit and you don't do it. It's like making promises you can't keep. To yourself, like, which is even worse, so.
What does Razr have in store for us as the viewer?
Nah.
Not a damn thing.
I'm not gonna tell y'all, bro. Because I feel like, you know, and I'm not like trying to be like a surprise type person. There's a lot of stuff that I'm working on. Like me and Terry are working on stuff right now. We've been working on the tape for a minute. You know, me and CJ got something in store. Me and Bassy got something in store. Like, I'm working with a lot of people right now, you know what I'm saying? So, and I got some stuff like that I want to do myself, but I'm not gonna tell you anything else. Like, I feel like I've already said something.
Yeah. You're like, you?
Yeah, but you know, still releasing a song every week this month, you know, for March. April, me and CJ got the Marvel vs. Capcom tape coming out, you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be the... Shout out to my nigga CJ for the 3rd time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my nigga, man. So, yeah, man, I'm really excited to just keep working on my music and just keep doing what I'm doing. Like, the path that I'm on is really great. And again, like, I'm really blessed to keep doing what I'm doing. Like, every day I wake up, like, I just thank God, and I'm just like, you know, it's just a blessing to be alive and to keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I just want to give a quick shout out, give, you know, honor to God. Like, again, I said, it's a blessing to be doing this music. Give a shout out to my mom, my dad, you know what I'm saying, my brother Terry, Jay, you know what I'm saying, my girl, Delisa. Shout out to the homies Side, Bassy, CJ, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to the homies, Kevin, Xavier, Zaire, Hybrid, I see you, my nigga, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to the Cuzzos, you know what I'm saying, all the Cuzzos, you know, Diamond, Eric, Sean, all y'all ugly niggas. Let's see, shout out to video games and shit. Shout out to Naruto, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to, yeah, I don't want to say too much because, you know, I know my parents gonna watch this shit, so I don't want to say too much, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, shout out to those people, man. I love all y'all. I love everybody who listens to my music, man. And even if you don't, I still love you because, you know, at the end of the day, it's all love, man. Real shit. So, peace out, Razr, LBC. Yay!